Alright, in question number one, it's simple multiplication. You can just simply multiply 5 with 3, that would be 15. Now count the decimal places 3. So you may come 3 decimal places backward. Your answer would be 0.015. In division 600 over 0.2, it can be written as further 6000 over 2. 3000 would be your final answer. We have to keep in mind that division multiplication needs to be dealt first and before that bracket obviously. So 20 minus 12 divided by 2. This portion will be dealt first. 20 minus 6. 14 would be your answer. Find the fraction of shaded gray. So let's figure out how many small squares are there first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 3, that is 21. 5 out of 25. 5 out of 21. Find the decimal that exactly halfway. We need to find the decimal. Halfway means your median or midpoint or average. Let's convert them into decimals. 0.68, 0.6. So 0. You can do with the mental math and you can verify it with your working as well. This is the thing you ought to be done. So it would be 1.8 to 1.28, and 1.28 when taken into half, that would be 0.64. Right, correct to 3 decimal places. 1, 2, 3. This is the limit we need to give the answer. Since the fourth decimal place is greater than a 5, so 1 will be added into previous number. 4.075, sorry, 074 would be your final answer. Evaluate its force cube. Find the range. Range would be highest minus lowest. 7 minus minus 6, 13. If that median is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So we saw that it's a even data. So though we will take the average of the center too, and we already know its answer, that is 1. So minus 1 plus t is equal to 2. Your t would be 3. Alright. Anna and Ria share some money in the ratio. Ria receives 8 more than Anna. Work out the total amount of money that is shared. Okay, so we have over here dollars and we have ratio. So Anna has, whenever there is a comparison, we should be denoting X with the thing that we are referencing to. So they are referring to Anna. So your Anna should be X, and consequently your Ria would be X plus 8. So either we could find, all right, since we are uh, need to find the total amount. So let's see, our one thing is your total amount. The other could be RIA or ANA. So the total ratio is 14 and RIA's ratio is 9. Obviously, this is ANA and this is RIA. That's 9. So what would be the total amount? If ANA's amount is X, RIA's amount is X plus 8, total amount would be 2X plus 8 and RIA's amount would be X plus 8. Or maybe you can just use ANA's information over here because we couldn't find the total. So ANA could be here X and 5. Cross multiply 9x plus 9x is equal to 5x plus 40. Your x would be 10. That is your ANA's amount. So RIA's amount would be x plus 8. That would be 18. Your total amount would be 28. Find the value of x. You can see this is a f corresponding angles. So x is 73. Y, if this would be then as it is a straight line or these are interior supplementary. So in both cases you need to subtract it from 180, 107, and now this time this is F corresponding angle. So your Y is 107. P to Q. First of all, let's check whether it's a reflection or not. If it's a reflection, then the lines should be parallel from corner to corner. No, the lines are crossing. If I join this corner, then I join the right angle line. So this is uh, rotation definitely. So how we can figure out the center of rotation? It's understood that it is 90-degree clockwise, but how to figure out the center? I'm going to use a shortcut method. Let's see the corner to corner difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for that purpose, it would be 2.5 and 3.5. 1, 2, 2.5, 1, 2, 3, 3.5. So this is your center of both these 1, 2, 2.5, 1, 2, 3, 3. This is sorry. All right. So if you remember this sign, it can help you. Like this is the thing. Now we have to rotate it on the other side. So you can go 3.5, 1, 2, 3, and 2.5 above. So zero point 0.5, 1, 2. So definitely the center is origin. So what would be our answer? We will say it's a rotation 90-degree clockwise from origin or 0 comma 0. Shape B is an enlargement of shape A. The center of enlargement is 5, 5. Area of shape B is 27. Draw shape B. Alright, so how we can figure out? Let's first of all find the side of that shape. So obviously these two would be similar. Let's use a formula for similarity over here. So the area of, as they must have mentioned somewhere, yes, it is a centimeter square grid. It means that each box is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So the area of triangle A is 3, and now they are saying the area of triangle B is 27. So 3 by 27. And what about one side? Let's use this side. This is 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter and x square. This is 1 by 9, and your x would be 36. No, x square would be 36 and your x would be 6. Alright. And the center was 5 comma 5. Now let's draw the lines. Hmm, 5 comma 5. This is your center. Center you can draw the lines, straight lines. Or you can draw the line in this direction as well. Now since I said that this is 2 centimeter and our enlarged shape will have a side on the same side of 6 centimeter as per our working. So I think let's count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has to be it. Let's draw it over here. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So you can draw the shape like this. Similarly, 6 in this direction, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the we can also calculate the scale factor, that is 3. You can see easily that scale factor is image over object. So if image has 6 and object has 2, your scale factor is 3, which means if this is 1, this should be 3. 3, 3, and 3. This is your shape here. Alright, write the number in standard form. For standard form, we should have decimal after the very first non-zero number. Now let's count how much we have moved. 1, 2, 3. So power minus 3. 4 times 2 into 10 power 9 plus minus 2 from the laws of indices. So it would be 8 into 10 power 7. 180's prime factors 2, 2, 3, 3, and 5. So it would be 2 into 2, 2 power 2 into 3 power 2 into 5. Okay, find the value of k. 180 is LCM of 36 and n. So your LCM is 2 power 2 into 3 power 2 into 5. Your 36 is 2 power 2 into 3 power 2. Your n is 2 power 2 into 3 into k. And we know very well that LCM is 180. So for the LCM, we need to have all bases and largest powers. So we can see we have 2 power 2 or common in all of them, and we have 3 power 3 from here. So definitely I'm missing with the 5. One significant figure estimate the value. 1000, 4, 10, 400, 20, 13 and 8, 21. M is less than equal to 3. Let's multiply it with 2. 5x plus 4y 14. 6x minus 4y 30. 11x 44. Your x is definitely 4, and you can put its value in any one of the equations. So 20 minus 6 by 4 would be your y, minus 3 by 2. Find the sum of three remaining mean 8 numbers. So sum of 8 over 8 is 12. So the sum of 8 numbers is 96. First 5 numbers have a mean. So sum of 5 in the same way would be 45. Find the sum of 3. Simply subtract them. 1, 51 would be your answer. Alright, measure ABC. A, B is in the center. So either you can put your compass like this, or you may also place your compass like this. The difference is this zero cannot be taken, this zero will be taken in this case. So this is your angle ABC, and I think the other two parts are not further in syllabus. Second term of a linear sequence. Okay. Second term of a linear sequence is 28. Fifth term, third, fourth. Fifth term is 16. Find the first term, third term, fourth term. So if we subtract 4 from 28 minus 24 minus, yes, it makes sense. So definitely your first term would be 32, third would be 24, and then 20. There are first five terms of a different sequence. Find the expression. So it is yes, 6 and 10, 14, then 4 and 4. It's a second difference formula. So after finding A, B, and C, you can replace them in the main equation. Um, your nth formula would be 2n square. Since b is 0, so skip bn, then c would be 1. And if you have got some time, you can also recheck it. Like if I'm finding the second term, so it is 9. So the formula is totally fine. Or then if you square root 36 is 6. To make b the subject, first let's get rid of square root. So it would be t square plus 4. H is less than 2 and CF is 4. So if we have 20, so one small box should be of 2. So this is 4. For H is less than equal to 2. This is your first dot. For 4 it's 18. 6 it's 42. 8 60. 10 72. So if this is 70, this should be 72. And finally, for 12, it's 80. Your curve should be smooth. Alright. Use the interquartile range. For IQR, you need to subtract upper quartile minus lower quartile. And since our total data is of 80, center is 40. So from 60, we can measure the upper quartile. it is 8. For lower quartile, you will go from 20, it is 4. So 4 should be your IQR. Plants are sold when they are taller than 8 centimeters. 28 of such plants are sold. So since we are talking about the higher plants with a good height, so we cannot start from 0. So we'll go backwards from 80. So 80 minus 28 would be 52. If this is 50, this would be 52. So this is the portion where all the plants are higher or good in height. So you can say all the plants that are, because for these are the 28 plants that are higher. So greater than 6.4. Acceleration is actually the gradient in speed time graph. So for cyclist A, you can just find the gradient from these 2 points, or simply y over x. If this is total is 7, this is 1. So your height would be of 6 and your x is of 20. We know very well gradient is rise over run or y over x. So 6 over 20, or you can write it 3 over 10. Uh, Find the cyclist traveled further in the first 20 seconds. Which cyclist traveled further in 20 seconds and how many meters? Alright, for this purpose, we need to find their covered distance, that is area under the curve and speed time graph. So your cyclist B is making a rectangle over here, 20 times 5. For cyclist B, your area is 100. For cyclist A, it's making a trapezium. We can see this side is parallel to this side. So it's a trapezium. 1 by 2, 20, 1 plus 7. So 80. So obviously cyclist B traveled further by how much? 20 meters. Okay, yeah, your LCM is 16. 16. 2 times 8 is 16. 4 times 4 is 16. And 16 one time is 16. So it would be 2x plus 2 plus 12x minus 5x, 14x, 9x plus 2 over 16. Factorize. C could be factorized only 2d plus e minus 3 2d plus e. So your factors are 2d plus e, c minus 3. This seems algebraic identity number 2, v square minus 9t square. Yes, definitely. So 3v minus 3t, v plus 3t. The length of major arc is 9 times. Your is in the word problem is actually your equal sign. So let's Major arc, if this is 6x, this would be 360 minus 6x. Your arc length is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So our radius for the diagram A is 3 by 4 and angle at the center 360 minus 6x, and it is actually the 9 times of the smaller arc. So if we multiply the arc length of smaller arc by 9, then it would be equal to the arc length of diagram A. Okay, so angle at the center of diagram B is x times 2 times pi times your radius is y. So let's see what we can simplify. 2 pi cancelled with 2 pi, 360 can be cancelled with 360, y can be cancelled with y. So, and this 3 as well can be cancelled with this 9. We are left with 3x on the right side and multiply by this 4. So it can be written as 12x and only 360 minus 6x is left. So 18x, 20 would be your answer, and that's we needed to show. Your x is 20. Find the value of y when area of QPR is 2 pi. Okay, for area, we will use the formula theta over 360 times pi r square. 2 pi is your area and your radius is y, and your angle is x, which is actually 20. We can replace it with 20. Okay, so pi cancel with pi, 2 cancel with 2, and 0 cancel with 0. I am left with 1 over 36. So y is square is equal to 36. Your y would be 6. Not in syllabus anymore. You need to factorize it first. Answer would be 0 and 3. Alright. Two people buy all three items. So definitely a center it would be 2. Those people that buy both hat and a scarf, also buy gloves. Four people buy exactly two items. So this should be 4. And since hat and glove is 0, so hat and scarf should also be 0. Your total is 40. What do we have till here? 5 plus 5. 24, 16, I think it's left. 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 4 plus 16, it's 40. Okay, work out the number H union G complement. So what's outside H union G? H union G is this thing. This is H union. Sorry. This is H union G. Yes. So what we are left with? Just 15. So out of those 15, what's common in S? Just 10 is in common. AP, AP would be for AP need to come from A and get to P. So I'm moving opposite of this 4A. So it would be minus 4A plus 3A plus 2B or 2B minus A. OB, for OB, yes, if I found AP, I can also find PB from this ratio. So AP, PB, 2 ratio 3. If your AP is 2B minus A, actually for PB, I need entire AB. So I am taking AB over here. So if that is 2 part and 3 parts, your AB would be 5 parts. So it would be 5 by 2 2B minus A. Your AB, your entire AB would be 5 by 2 of 2B minus A. Or for now, I can leave it over here like this. Then your OB would be OA plus AB, 4A plus 5 or minus 5 by 2A and plus 5B. Your answer should be 8 minus 3. 3 by 2A plus 5B. Alright. Q is a point on OA. OP is parallel to OB. QP is parallel to OB. So for making it parallel, it should be taken into account that QP should be parallel to OB. So this would be some kind of situation here. This should be Q. And now if these two are parallel, they are making them as similar triangles. We know very well that this side is 2 and this side is 5. So find QP. So if my OB is this, your QP should be 2 by 5 of your OB. Your QP should be 2/5 of your OB. And it should be then 3 by 5A plus 2B. Thank you.